The evening had begun as a relaxed gathering at a cozy rooftop bar. String lights twinkling overhead, glasses clinking, and the faint hum of a jazz quartet floating through the air. It was meant to be effortless. A night to unwind after weeks of relentless work, to laugh freely and savor the moment. But something shifted the moment Mara, my partner, decided to make the night about her. With a sly grin and a deliberate glance around our circle of friends, she leaned in and said, just loud enough for everyone to catch, "You know my ex had more to offer." The words landed like a spark in dry kindling. Nervous chuckles rose, half-laughs that teetered between amusement and discomfort. I felt a hot, quiet anger stir beneath the surface, but I didn't react immediately. Instead, I placed my drink gently on the table and met her gaze with unwavering calm, letting silence stretch like a taut wire between us. Her smirk widened, confident that she had orchestrated the perfect jolt of attention. She expected teasing retorts, a playful shove, or maybe a sarcastic remark that would maintain her control over the group. But I stayed still. I said nothing. I simply held my ground, letting the weight of my presence speak for me. The laughter faltered, a ripple of tension spreading through the table. Finally I spoke. My voice was low, deliberate, measured. "It's interesting you brought that up," I said. "It really helps me see just how little regard you've had for me lately." Each word dropped deliberately, precise, like a stone into still water, sending concentric waves that rippled through everyone present. Mara's confident posture faltered for the first time that night. The easy charm she had relied on dissolved, replaced by a flicker of panic. She tried to recover with a nervous laugh, but it sounded brittle, fragile. The friends who had previously joined her laughter shifted uncomfortably, unsure how to respond. Even the bartender paused mid-step, sensing the sudden tension that had electrified the space. I continued, calm and unhurried. "It's remarkable, really, how some people assume they can belittle those closest to them in front of others, forgetting that actions carry consequences." Each phrase was deliberate, each syllable weighted. There was no yelling, no trembling, just quiet, resolute judgment. Mara's hands shook slightly on the table. She tried again to speak, searching for an excuse, a joke, any lifeline, but no words came. The power she had relied on to command attention had evaporated. She looked small, fragile, exposed. The playful confidence she had worn like armor was gone, replaced by raw, undeniable vulnerability. The room had shifted completely. The focus was no longer on humor or charm. It was on her unraveling. Her cheeks flushed, her lips pressed tight, eyes wide with the sudden realization of her miscalculation. The collective gaze of our friends felt like a mirror reflecting her arrogance and insensitivity back at her. I rose slowly, deliberately, my movements unhurried yet purposeful. Our eyes locked one last time, my calmness a counterweight to her spiraling panic. She couldn't meet my gaze, couldn't summon an ally from the silent circle surrounding us. Her previous attempts at humor had collapsed into humiliation, immediate and undeniable. I walked away, my footsteps measured, echoing softly over the rooftop floor. Behind me, Mara's voice trembled, a strained attempt at apology and explanation, but no one moved to intervene. The friends who had laughed before now exchanged quiet glances, understanding the gravity of what had just occurred without a single word spoken. She remained frozen, hands trembling, fully aware she had misjudged the situation, her arrogance undone by quiet strength. That night left a mark, a lesson about underestimating the power of composure, and how silent resolve can speak louder and longer than any reckless joke ever could.